Look, there is really no doubt that the current rift between Saudi Arabia and Iran, which was precipitated by the Saudi execution of the Shiite cleric al-Nimr, will undoubtedly further exacerbate the already hostile relations between the two countries. You know, this hostility actually is anchored in their rivalry for regional political and religious hegemony. The impact, I should say, of their deadly rivalry became front and center in the wake of the Iraq war in 2003. Since then, Riyadh and Tehran have been waging a proxy war in Iraq itself, where the sectarian conflict between the Sunnis and the Shiites has, in my view, and continues to claim hundreds of casualties each month between the two sides. The eruption of the civil war in Syria, which was precipitated by the Arab Spring, deepened the gulf between them. In fact, Iran stands fast in support of its ally President Assad with arms and financial aid, along with military trainers and even some foot soldiers, to maintain its foothold in the country. Saudi Arabia supports the rebels, to whom it provides similar aid in its effort to topple the Assad regime, the only Arab state that has established close relations with Iran over a few decades. So the conflict between the two countries took another turn for the worse with the eruption of the civil war in Yemen. The Saudis provide financial aid and support to the Sunni government led by President Abdul Rabb Mansour Hadi, as they are determined not to allow Iran to establish a foothold in the Arabian Peninsula. Conversely, though, Iran is backing its ally, the Houthis, who are fighting to unseat Hadi's government as part of its strategic objective in the Middle East. Ironically, though, Iran and Saudi Arabia are fighting ISIS, which is threatening both countries. And even though this one common interest is and of itself does not appear to be enough to allay their historic enmity, it is forcing them to reassess their positions, as the defeat of ISIS will dramatically impact the search for a solution to other conflicts in which both countries have unique interest in their outcome. To be sure, while the Sunni-Shiite struggle may well be with us for years, if not decades to come, a solution to the conflict in Syria, Iraq, and Yemen are not likely to be resolved unless these two regional powers, Iran and Saudi Arabia, fully cooperate. This may prove to be extremely difficult, but not impossible, given their growing concerns over escalating violence sweeping the region.